Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I know it's gloomy outside, but today we're gonna get things started with our live exercise. So I hope you can join along today and, just get a great workout in and prepare yourself for the rest of the day. So I promise after this workout, you'll have so much more energy and you'll be ready for anything that today throws at you. We're gonna keep the same style of training. We're gonna go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We got a pretty great workout coming your way, so we'll hit the whole body. So why don't we get started right away today? I'm gonna use the timer on my watch. So I'm gonna set us up. All right, our first exercise is going to be a lunge series. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start with lunging forward, each leg, then we'll go side, and back, and then we'll start going forward, side, back again. All right, so let's get started right away. Again, this should be about 25 minutes with a nice little cool down. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, here we go, lunging forward. Now again, take this at your own pace, stepping side and side, then back and back. Then we go back forward, side, back, just 5 more seconds, back, finish wherever you're at, and time, good. All right, now we have 30 seconds rest. Next exercise is gonna be bringing those arms up and then out to the side. So again, a nice little circuit, up and out to the side. About 15 seconds yet. Grab some water if you need to, take a deep breath, whatever you need to do to get yourself ready for this next one. 3, 2, 1, we're going up, all the way down to the side, just like that. Nice and slow, it doesn't have to be super fast. Keep on going, we got 10 seconds left. And time, good. All right, nice job with that one. We have calf raises coming up next, so I'll kind of stand sideways to show you. We're gonna be coming up onto those balls of the feet. If you need a chair, grab a chair to hold on to, or if you have a wall next to you, be sure to use those just to give yourself some balance. You got 5 seconds before we get started. 2, 1, we come up and back down. So again, you can work as slow or as fast as you want. As long as you're making those muscles work, we're halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. All right, one more exercise for this round. It's gonna be the row. So we've done this one before. We're simply gonna reach forward, pull back, and squeeze those back muscles. So what you're doing is opening your chest, squeezing the back muscles. About 15 seconds before we go. Doing great with this one. So this will complete our first round, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We reach, pull back, squeeze. Reach, pull back, squeeze. The biggest thing here is just feeling those back muscles squeeze in the back. You don't have to do it fast. I actually recommend Working slow with these. 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Nice job. There's round number 1. We have 2 more rounds of these exercises before we move to our second series. Grab a quick drink of water. 15 seconds before we get started. Again with our lunge circuit. So forward, forward, side, side, back, back. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we come forward and forward to the side and back and back. Good, then we move forward again. Halfway there. Forward, side, side, back, and back. 3 seconds to go. And done. Good. Nice job with that one. All right, back to our shoulder exercise. Up in front, all the way down, out to the side. Now these are fantastic exercises to do anywhere, at any time. So you can certainly re-watch this at any time of the day and get a great workout. Here we go, coming up and then out to the side. We come up and to the side. Again, slowly moving through these motions is perfectly fine. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bring those arms down. All right. Calf raises are next. Again, standing up on the balls of the feet is right where you want to hit that big contraction in the calf muscle here. So if you need that assistance, make sure you have your chair or a wall you can hold on to, something to keep you stable. And here we go, up onto the balls of the feet and back down. All right, my feet are just a general, normal length apart. It's a very stable stance for myself. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Fantastic. Just our row to finish off round 2. So again, reaching, pull back. Make sure you feel that squeeze as you're pulling your arms back. So your chest really opens up here. You'll feel a big stretch across the chest. 5 seconds before we go. 3, 2, 1. We reach and pull back. Reach, pull back. Just like that, repeating that big pull back, squeeze. Ten seconds to go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Awesome job. On to round number 3 for these exercises. And then we'll jump into 4 totally different exercises. Again, rest period is a great time to grab some water. A couple deep breaths. 5 seconds, Lunge Series. And here we go. Forward, forward, side, side, back, and back. back to the front, forward, forward, side, side, back, and back. Good, nice job. That was 30 seconds right there. You're doing excellent. Shoulder series next. One last time for these the shoulder series. About 10 seconds before we get started. Big deep breath in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and out. Up and out. Good, just keep going with that motion nice and slowly. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Calf raises for the last time here. Really try to feel that squeeze in the calf muscle as you're coming up onto the balls of the feet. Great job. 10 seconds before we go. I'm gonna stand with my feet hip width apart. Again, just a nice neutral stance. 3, 2, 1. Go up and down. Halfway there. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, just our row to finish off the first series of exercises. Then we'll jump into series 2 for the second half for some totally different exercises. Work some different muscles. Still using that same 30 seconds on and off. 5 more seconds, so we start our rows. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back, squeeze. Notice I'm pulling my hands right to about my chest height. They're not way down here or way up high. They're nice and middle back right here by the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and relax. All right, on to series number 2. We're gonna start off with some sumo squats. So it's gonna be a nice wide stance. You're gonna want you're gonna want your toes pointing out just a little bit. So really a nice wide stance, whatever you're comfortable with here. I'm not gonna make you go too wide. We got 5 seconds before we start, so it's just like a regular squat, just wide stance. And up, down, and up. Keep that core contracted, so nice and tight. Spine is neutral. Good job. Keep working. 10 seconds to go. Our weight is still falling over the heels and the balls of the feet. 2 and 1. Great job. Nicely done with those sumo squats. Next up, we're going to do a standing side crunch. So what I like to do is kind of put my hand kind of on the back of my head and just kind of bend. You can lift your leg up if you want. So I'm going to put both my hands up top and do kind of back and forth. Just a standing side crunch. 3, 2, 1. You don't have to go too fast. Try to keep your spine nice and neutral as well. Try not to lean too far forward or too far back. Now you can simply just kind of do a side bend if that feels more comfortable for you. 5 seconds to go. Just keep that core tight. Good job. All right, so that's our standing side crunch. Now, next exercise is gonna work our shoulders a little bit. So we're gonna stand with our arms up at a 90-degree angle, and we're gonna do some internal and external rotation back and forth. So 5 seconds before we go, we're gonna get those arms up. So like we are in the goalpost, and go. So we're aiming down and up. Try to keep those arms up nice and high. Try not to let your elbows dip too far like that. Keep them up nice and high. And try not to shrug your shoulders too much. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can bring those arms down. Nice job with that one. All right, last one is a fantastic exercise for the hips. We're just going to do hip openers, alternating sides. Finish off our first round of series 2. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we open nice and wide as you can. Again, this is probably an exercise that you might want some stability with, but it's going to be a little more difficult to have a chair or a wall by you with how big we're opening our hips here. And it doesn't have to be fast, just nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, so that's round 1. So we have 2 more rounds of those 4 exercises. So we're starting with those sumo squats again. So again, we'll widen our stance out. Not too wide, but fairly wide if you can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop down into your squat position and pop back up. Again, keeping your spine nice and neutral. Dropping your weight over the heels and the balls of the feet. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Alrighty. Then we have our standing side crunch again. Now, if you want to have like a chair in front of you that you can hold on to as you alternate sides, that's a fantastic idea. Otherwise, you can just do the side bend if you prefer that. 3, 2, 1. Do our side crunch. Notice I'm not going very fast, just keeping it fairly slow and controlled. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right. Our external and internal rotation is coming up next. In about 10 seconds, so let's start getting prepared a little bit here. All right, raise those arms up 90 degrees. And here we go. Rotate down and up. Nice and slow again. Awesome job. Just keep that nice controlled pace going. Three, two, one. Good. Hip openers to finish off our second round. Again, alternating sides. If you want to have a chair kind of far out in front of you, might be doable to maintain your balance with this one. But really, it's just going to be keeping it controlled the best you can. And here we go, big step in and out.
In this area, have you been here for one of these? Okay, so this, I'll be closing this longer a bit. Okay. So this will be your space. Okay. For setting up. We usually use these little tables. I didn't know.
10 more seconds.
I'll help you with that. Are you going to be able to come through? So
3,
that front
2,
door, our left door.
1. Good job.
Are you able to go through?
All right, let's start our third and final round of Series 2. Going back to our Sumo Squats.
I'm in a meeting, but I can definitely help you out with people and stuff as we get to a beautiful day.
In about 5 seconds. 2, 1. We squat down and pop back up. Good. Just keep maintaining that balance and that strength through here. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Excellent, excellent work with those sumo squats today. Standing side crunch is next. So again, modify this to your specific needs here. In about 5 seconds, let's get prepared. 3, 2, 1. I'll simply do a side bend this time. Just keeping it nice and maintained. Tighten those core muscles. Keep the back nice and tall if you're doing a side bend here. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. That's a great exercise to really strengthen those oblique muscles on the side here. Next up, we have our external and internal rotation with our shoulders again, moving them up and down, trying to keep those arms up high. 5 seconds. So let's bring those arms up. 3, 2, 1, and rotating up and down. Ten more seconds to go. And done. Good. Bring those arms down. Relax your shoulders for a moment. Finishing with our hip openers for our last exercise here. And then we'll get into a little bit of a cool down, some stretching, some breathing, just to bring us down, bring that heart rate down, and really just bring the whole exercise full circle. So 5 seconds before we get started with our hip openers. 3, 2, 1. Open, big step. Halfway there. 2, and 1. Great job. I'll give you these 30 seconds to kind of relax a little bit before we get into our stretching. We'll kind of go through the same stretching routine that we did last week. So we'll do some lower body and upper body stretching. Make sure we properly cool down our muscles to avoid injuries later on. To avoid the pooling in the lower extremities. So, we'll start today going top down. So we'll start with some upper body stretches. We did a bit with the shoulders, so we'll stretch out the shoulders to start here. So we stand nice and tall. We take that arm, swing it across the body, grab a hold of that shoulder, look over your shoulder, and exhale, stretch. Exhaling deeper into that stretch. And we'll inhale, release. And we'll take that arm, bring it up and over the top, kind of reach behind the middle of the back. Take that other arm and kind of gently pull that elbow toward the opposite shoulder. Just a little bit, nothing too hard. Exhaling as we get deeper into this stretch here. And release. We'll take that same arm, put it behind the back so the back of the hand is touching the back. And we'll bring our shoulder back. So kind of roll your shoulder back a little bit. And open the chest up. Feel that nice big stretch kind of in the back of the shoulder here. As always, exhaling deeper into that stretch. Good, and we'll inhale, release. And we'll start with the other side here. So we take that arm, swing it across, grab your shoulder, look over the shoulder, exhale, stretch. Exhale deeper into the stretch. Good, and we'll inhale, release. Take that arm, reach it up and over. Bring that other arm up. Pull the elbow toward the opposite shoulder. Fantastic stretch here. Inhale, release. And bring that arm behind the back. Roll your shoulder back. Open the chest up. And feel that good big stretch in the back of the shoulder. Good, and release. All right. Let's stretch out our legs then. So what we're gonna do is kind of step forward like we're lunging forward. Take those hips, push your hips forward, and you'll feel a nice big stretch going down the front of the leg in the leg that's back. Exhale, and we'll inhale, bring it back. Other leg. Step forward, push your hips forward. Feel that big stretch in the back of the leg. Right in the middle of the front leg, or in the back leg, in the front of the back leg, I should say. Good. Inhale, bring that back. All right. Take our other leg, the one that we were just stretching here, and step forward. So your toes are pointed to the ceiling. Bend your back knee. Exhale, reach down for your toes. You'll feel a big stretch right in the back of the leg. Exhaling as you get deeper into the stretch. And we'll inhale, slowly roll up. And we'll switch legs. Again, toes pointed up, back knee is bent. Reach forward, exhale, and stretch. Exhaling more as we get deeper into our stretch here. Good. Inhale, roll on up. All right, we are going to get to some breathing just to bring it all around here. So we'll stand nice and tall. And what we're going to do is take a big deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, blowing it out through the mouth. And we'll do that 3 more times. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And one last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Awesome jobs today. Thank you all so much for joining me during this live exercise. I really appreciate it. Feel free to go back and rewatch this at any time, any day. They're always easily done at home. We've done every single one without equipment. Check out the Generations YouTube channel to see all of our exercise videos. Again, we really appreciate the support that we've gotten on our YouTube channel. It means the world to us that you're all tuning in and staying active during this time. So keep on doing so. Try to make the most out of this rainy, gloomy day. Stay dry, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.